maybe.
All right. Hello, everyone. It's week 11 of the NFL season. We're back. Are you drinking wine out of the bottle? Geez, tough day with the kid, huh? Um, we got a good show for you. No Braden tonight. Uh, we have a very
Bad.
special guest, Mr. Carter Moran, the bye week.
Hello, everybody.
Um,
Great to be here.
which brings me to my first question, Carter. Before I open up for you guys, at some point, are you gonna change your team name from kind of being like a diss at your own self, or
I like it.
I feel like I've thought about it in the past when I've been bad. I thought about changing it up, but I just could never think of anything that fit. And I just like
okay,
the feels right now.
all right, I
Maybe
like
one.
that.
I'm not too into the fucking just like what's it? A play on words with one of my players. So
Like the game of Jones.
yeah, I'll have to think of something.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, okay. Well, do we have any opening statements, Nick, Carter? I
I'll
mean,
make you chicken
anything?
nuggets.
I don't think so.
Okay, nothing. All right.
The other
Well,
day on the pod when you said that I was your best team, I thought that was the first time you'd ever said something nice about me on the podcast. It made my day at work so much better.
I'm happy to hear that. Some people are saying maybe little old Anthony's getting old, and the Grinch, his heart is starting to grow. Eventually, maybe
Mhm.
we get. Maybe I'm getting soft. I don't know. But yeah, your team's all right. I'm gonna take care of you this week. But okay, well we'll get started. So for the viewers, we don't have a sheet again. Nick is too
Terrible.
busy doing absolutely nothing and not having a job to make a
I was
sheet.
telling I was telling Carter that it's kind of hard to get it up to make a sheet when you're 4-6.
You're not just for
Uh,
the commissioner of this league, Nick.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
bigger duties.
That comes with some responsibilities.
You know
I
what?
would agree.
If we get 9 likes on this podcast, I'll make a sheet next week.
No, I mean, I do think the podcast is better when we just let me kind of rip it off and go with normal random topics and come
Oh,
off.
Ben said.
Well, whatever Ben says, I'm
All
okay
right.
with it.
When are you guys gonna get the
Yeah,
better?
I actually have a very important thing. So Braden and I were talking trade, and we actually have one on the table right now. Wanted to get your guys' reactions, if what you would think if you saw this go through tonight. He will give me Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson, and I give him JSN and Brock Bowers.
I wouldn't do it if I was you.
Yeah, but like, why?
I think that's a good trade for you. Who's your
I,
quarterback right now?
I have Bo Nix, but I'm probably not going to start him this week. He's playing Kansas City.
because
Right.
quarterbacks don't have that great of value, in my opinion. Justin Jefferson's not. I mean, he's good, but the offense just doesn't like. It's just the name. He's not that
That's
good.
what I'm saying. Like, I feel like JSN and Bowers are Infinity Stones, but do those having those Infinity Stones when I know Jefferson and Henry aren't necessarily this year? Does it make up for
See,
me not having any running backs?
would you give a quarterback to it? What? Who? Oh no,
No.
you wouldn't.
I mean, I
I
would get
just
Josh
think.
Allen.
I think that Braden's just trying to give you. All Braden does is upgrade. He might lose 3 points a week at quarterback, and then he upgrades receiver and tight end. He just trade Ray Williams. He's doing the same thing. He's giving away
Well, he's got
nothing.
depth. He's got depth and he's consolidating. So like I respect him for it, but it
I think
makes me
I
better.
think that can help.
I wouldn't. I'm opposite of
You
Carter there. I
Oh,
think
you guys are
Brock
not helping.
Bowers gets the gap of Brock Bowers and Mark Andrews, which is his upgrade, is a larger gap than him picking up a quarterback and Josh Allen by a
Now
lot.
you just don't like it because it makes him better.
No, no, I
And you
disagree.
don't think I'm a threat.
I hate Braden just as much as I hate both of you. I don't. I mean, I'm not scared. Neither of you are probably making the playoffs, but what I'm saying is, and I've always done this. This is the first year I've ever picked a quarterback. Is that I don't think the value of quarterbacks is that high. I think you can pick one up that gets 24 points, and then a Josh Allen gets 32. I think Brock Bowers' level is better. I think Jason
But
is levels better.
Josh Allen gets like 24 points every week at least. And someone like Bo Nix, who like
I
looked
would
like he was going to be good, only scored 9.
I
Okay.
don't think I've made a trade in this league in like the last 5 years. I don't think I've made a single trade in like
Nick
5 years.
Bo Nix is quarterback 7 and Josh Allen's quarterback 6.
No, he's actually scored by 5. But if you look
Oh,
at the
sorry.
consistency, if you look at the consistency, Bo Nix only there because he had like a 50-point game.
Okay, you asked my opinion.
I appreciate your opinion.
I think that Braden is trade raping you, just like how I still don't understand how William did that trade.
What if it was Quinshon Judkins instead of Derrick Henry?
I don't think either of them are that good.
Okay,
Derrick
thanks.
Henry's
We
bad.
can move on. Maybe.
Okay, well, yeah, we got a good show for you guys. We're gonna do recaps of last week. We're gonna we have a chance if we want to talk about the William trade. We
What was the
have
William trade? What was the William trade? I don't remember.
we'll get there when we get there then. We'll get there at the segment. We have future picks. We will talk maybe we'll do a segment of who's out. We'll pick 2 teams each. I think maybe that they're not currently in the playoffs, but I think they might be in the playoffs. We can each do that.
Yeah, let
Is
me
Tony
just
gonna
jump.
show up later?
What was that?
Tony gonna show up later? Maybe.
Oh yeah, of course.
Was it last week?
Wait, what did you ask?
He said, "Is Tony going to show up later?" I think he meant Pep Tony.
Oh yeah, of course. Duh. Come on now. It's never happened before in your life.
So let me just break down what the league's looking like right now. It was actually interesting because we talked about who we thought would make the playoffs last week, and it was the people like Dad and Justin and Alexi, and I think we even threw Carter in there. It's like almost a lock because of his points, and like those people all basically won. And so, did Alexi win or did Alexi lose?
I think
He's got
lost.
six. He's got
No,
6 wins.
he lost by 2.
He's got 6 wins. It would be really hard for him to not make the playoffs. But what happened is some of these other 4 and 5 teams lost, and a bunch of the 3 and 5 teams, Braden, Paul, and Connor, or no, maybe it's just Braden and Connor, they all won to get to 4 and 6. So now we currently have 5 4 and 6 teams and 2 5 and 5 teams. That's a lot of people within one game. Anything into division play, one game before division play. So I think it's still wide open.
Yeah, no, and I did want to. I have a segment actually that I just thought of. It's more of a trivia game. I kind of want you both to play in it. But I'll start with Carter. Carter, would you say the number 2 or the number 3 is higher?
Number 2.
Number 2. Oh, 2's higher than 3?
Maybe.
If you had 3 lions, right? And then you had a room full of 2 lions, and they're both just as hungry. Which
I'd rather go up.
which
I'd
group
rather-
of lions would probably eat more food?
Alexi's segment here? Or?
Which group of lions would eat more food? The lions of 3 or the lions of 2?
I think they'd both eat the same amount of food.
The 3 lions would eat the same amount of food as 2 lions if given unlimited food.
Oh, if given unlimited food, that changes everything. If given unlimited food, well, who's not to say that the 3 lions are so hungry that they attack each other and actually kill one of the other ones?
So my next question is, what's higher, 50 or 37?
I'm trying to like play along here, but I honestly have no idea what you're talking
We'll
about.
get there. What number is higher, 50 or 37?
I mean, Carter went to Auburn, so I don't know if he's going to be able to answer that.
The answer is 50. And the reason I said 2 or 3 lions is in this scenario, the 2 lions had more food points than 3 lions combined. So who won the trade? Me. Who was right? I want you to say it. Trevon Henderson, probably going to be a league winner.
How many weeks did it take? It only took 11 weeks.
I only had to wait like 4. Nico Collins looks really good too.
He had 1 good week.
Debo Samuel and DK Metcalf fucking suck. I sold high and you thought that I was an idiot. They suck. Mr. McCaffrey's fine, but I'd rather have 2 really good players. You know, you won't admit it yet. You will in a couple weeks when we do this podcast. You know it is starting to trend. Like, wait a minute,
Let's be
Anthony
honest.
might have won this trade.
The way this is trending, we're not doing the podcast in a couple weeks.
The way this is trending, you know that Anthony might have been right. Trevor Henderson
No.
might be a league winner.
I kind of hoped that we would just skip the podcast this week so we didn't really have to talk about this.
But you knew it was coming. All right, well, let's get into matchups. I just wanted,
I think Alexi still wins the trade because he's Christian McCaffrey.
I still think
Okay,
Alexi
yeah.
wins the trade. I think this should be the last time that we talk about that trade on this podcast.
I agree.
I just wanted to get that out of there. All right, well, let's get into matchups. Who we think's from last week? Carter, as the guest on the show, why don't you start off and talk about a thriller, Alexi versus Connor?
Alexi versus Connor. I'd love to, Anthony. A 2-point game. Wow. Okay. So, where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. Connor picked up Jackson Dart recently. He's been playing really well. Connor's team's kind of fallen off since Quentin Johnston's got worse. Keenan Allen's also going downhill. Man, this is brutal. Connor's team does not look very good. Sorry, Connor. But you got the win this week, so that's great.
What was the score?
It was 116 to 111.
Nope, it wasn't.
113 to 111. I'm like
All right.
looking at the points
But
and the projections at the same time on the computer. I'm getting confused.
I mean, none of us were able to watch the game because we have YouTube TV. But it looks like Dallas Goedert scored just enough as to beat Demontis. But sorry, Braden just texted me. You on the pod? Question mark. Come on. Breaking news. Blockbuster trade. He wants me to send him the trade.
It's a terrible trade for you. You're a moron if you do it.
But what if it's not? What if Justin Jefferson? Now I did see that JJ McCarthy had a boo boo on his hand, and I looked up who the backup was for the Vikings, and it is a guy named Max Brosmer.
Yeah, he's a Minnesota cat.
Is he good? Can he throw Justin Jefferson the ball better than JJ McCarthy?
Probably not.
I don't understand now that I feel like I haven't even looked at Alexi's team. I don't get how he's 6-4 because his team doesn't look very good to me personally.
It's not good. He traded a whole team for Christian McCaffrey. His team's not good enough.
McCaffrey's good. Lamar. I don't think Tracy's going to do anything. Smith and Metcalf are hit or miss. Debo's hit or miss.
DK and Debo were really good for a couple weeks.
Are those the two guys you traded, Anthony?
Yeah, they suck. I got rid of them when I could sell high because they're ass.
That's true. All right.
Okay, next matchup. I will do Nick versus William. The week that puts Nick in the grave. The week that he gets the podcast love sucked out of him. Look at it. This is pathetic. This will probably be one of our worst podcasts yet because there's zero energy from Nick. But Nick started the week. Nick started. Do not do that.
I'm making the trade.
That is collusion at its finest. You're retarded. You're actually
Just 'cause you
retarded.
made fun of me. Just because you made fun of me.
You're actually retarded. Do not do the trade. I'll give you Josh Jacobs for those guys and more. Like, do not do
Really?
that trade.
What would you give me?
Yes, it's the wide receiver 1, and you're trading him for a quarterback. That makes no
All right, so
freaking
you
sense.
should give me Josh Jacobs and Patrick Mahomes.
Done. I don't value Patrick Mahomes. He's a quarterback. I'll pick one up. I'll play Trevor Lawrence every year. I don't give a fuck. For JSN and Brock Bowers?
Your team's bad.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I believe I had the second most points scored in the whole league. I actually just noticed.
I don't like your team because you have a good quarterback.
Nick, what if I gave you Swift, Travis Kelce, and Garrett Wilson?
Nick, if you trust me, bro, dude, that trade's terrible. We can talk too. I give you more than what he's giving you.
Really?
I got plenty of tight ends to give you too. Like,
I don't need a tight end. I got Dalton Schultz.
okay, all right. Well, so your matchup. I'm getting into your matchup. William wins a low scoring one. Nick only scored 93. It was a very tough start from the week. Nick was kind of dead by Thursday night.
Yeah, that sucked. That was stupid.
After Bowers and Knicks put up 12 points. Troy Franklin had a good night.
I was so hyped. It was like the second quarter, and Bo Nix threw a touchdown to Troy Franklin. I was like, oh, it's gonna be a huge week. And then he literally got, I think, negative points from there. I don't think Troy Franklin scored in the second half.
Yeah, and and Devontae Adams, the injury didn't look too great just because it was non-contact. So
It's fine. He does an old man injury.
Yeah,
like
that's
you
not good.
You move a little quick, and you're back.
Not good. But William wins I would say, in my opinion of this matchup, it was loser season's over, in my opinion. Or chances are very slim at this moment. And William won a big one to keep him in the playoffs, just I think. I mean, or right on the hinge of the playoffs. Nick is now 2 back. Nick needed me to lose Monday night. I won one. That probably most people thought I wasn't gonna win one. I didn't personally think I was gonna win one.
Well, let's jump into your matchup then.
So yeah, Nick, why don't you take ours? But William wins a big one. Shout out William.
Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I don't know exactly when Josh Jacobs scored, but
Very end.
Josh at the very end. Was it enough to like put you over?
No, I was winning anyways, but it was like
it's because AJ Brown did nothing.
Yeah, and on the last play of the game, the Eagles they threw a 40-yard pass that was very close from a touchdown to AJ Brown. I realized what it was.
Yeah.
A quote today that I don't know if it's real, but it was AJ Brown saying, "If you got me on your team, get rid of me."
Yeah, that is a real quote.
So I feel like that's what that came down to. I thought you were going to lose when I saw both of them, but Brown sometimes just sucks.
This is impressive. Like Mike lost with Jahmyr Gibbs scoring 38 points and DJ Moore getting 0. Like that's tough to do.
And my quarterback got 14. Like I faced some adversity in this one. I was very proud of myself. The kicker and the defense showed out.
Yeah. Did DJ Moore not play?
He got hurt.
That's really the great equalizer I've noticed is like if you have a guy in your lineup do bad and get single digits, but then your kicker and your defense combine for like 20-25, like it completely makes up for it. Because it's hard to get a kicker and a defense to both go off in the same week.
Yeah. Well, and I like dropped to my knees because I knew it was going to be close, right? Sunday night. I'm like, I knew it was trending bad. And what probably would have sealed it before was Dicker hit the post on a 56-yard field goal. That would have been 8 points add. I would have felt a lot better about my chances. But yeah, he came out with a win. I love Nico Collins. Had like 1 million targets. Henderson broke out.
Why does Mike have 2 kickers on his team?
I don't know. I'm not sure what Mike's doing. He's lost 5 in a row
on his team.
I think Mike's setting his lineup, but I think the waiver wires and that stuff is over for him, which is fair at 2-8. He's definitely the best 2-win team I've seen. Team looks pretty good.
I mean, yeah. It's pretty insane.
Isn't Dobbins out now too?
I mean, to be fair, AJ Brown is wide receiver 40.
Yeah, but I thought it was over with Gibbs. When you have someone that gets 40, it's typically like damn. But the rest of his team really did much. I mean, was his kickers? No, I mean he had good kicking day. Rome had a great day. That hurt. Watching Rome like get 20 across from the receiver I had on the same team. It was like a 20-point switch on the same team. But yeah, I think that puts me in a great position to be in the playoffs with you and Ben losing. I think, would you agree with that? Like that gap of getting up 2 instead of just 1.
I mean, your schedule, you got to play Carter and then like you have to play Ben and I. So like,
I'm not scared of either of you.
That's great. You can still lose.
Play me without Jonathan Taylor though. Jonathan Taylor's on bye this week, so
it's big time.
You do have a lot more points. So I mean, I think we had you as a playoff team.
Fine, but if I lost that game on Monday night,
you really only need one more win to probably make the playoffs with 7 wins, even if like you don't score that many points. At 6 wins, I think it's possible. Now, like a William or Carter could just get unlucky and not get to that 7-win mark. I mean, you're gonna have to get to 7, but
yeah, that's what I was looking at earlier. You think 7-7 gets me in if I can go 2-2?
You yes, because of your points. Yeah. Same with Anthony. Like you guys have like 100 more points than some of the other teams. Like Ben and I are hanging around at 124 and 1200.
Paul and Connor, then I should be good.
Yeah. Like I need to get to 7 wins, but I also need to score a lot more points. So I
So
get to 8.
I think it's officially, I think we can call it the first team eliminated from contention is Mike Marguerite.
Yeah.
He's a 1% playoff chance. This is one of
Yeah.
those where like you probably shouldn't trade with Mike because it's over. It would
Agreed.
be
All right.
it would be real shady if you traded with Mike at this point.
Yeah. All right. Well, Nick, why don't you do Carter versus the Butterman?
Carter versus the Butterman. Let me pull that up. So this one, Carter got a much needed win against Ben. Um, Ben, this one was unfortunate because I think he would have won this one pretty easily if Arizona's offense was like competent. Because Sam Darnold only got 8 points, and they were up 35-0 in the first half. So it was kind of that killed him. He does get Jamar Chase back next week, so that'll be good. Carter did overcome. I mean, Jonathan Taylor. If you get 50 from Jonathan Taylor, the fact that this one was even close is kind of says something.
Ben actually texted me and he told me that it was pathetic that my team scored 125 while I scored 50 with
It kind
somebody.
of is.
I mean, you look at Kincaid 5.7, Garrett Wilson. That one's not your fault. He scored 0.
Yeah, he said he was going to play and then he did. Now he's gone
Yeah.
again.
And then your defense and kicker got 6, like combined.
Carter, I'm not saying this to be mean, but you look at your team right now, like you don't think there's any shot you win this year with that team, right?
Here's my thoughts right now. Obviously, I feel like I've had a ton of injuries, which sucks. James Conner at the beginning of the year, all these guys. Wilson, who fucking knows with him? I'm not even gonna think about it. Right now, my thinking is the only way I can be good is if Dobbins is really out and Harvey becomes the guy. Then that's my 2 running backs and a flex. I know Amon-Ra is gonna be great, and then I am confident enough that Shakir, Myers, or maybe even Reed when he gets back, that one of those guys is gonna be playable in the second receiver. And if that works out, then I think I got a shot.
Well, why
But
do
that's
you still have
if Harvey plays.
why do you still have Travis Hunter on your team?
I don't. I dropped him.
Vibes? Oh.
I didn't drop him. I just have him like selected already. Pretty sure. Yeah, I did drop him
All
already.
right. Well, I rag on your team, Carter, but I look at it and I'm out on Swift. I think he's losing his job week by week.
Because you have Monangai?
No, because I don't think Monungai is going to be really good at any point either. I just think that like every week, I mean, look, it's maybe not everything's biased, Nick. Go look every week. Swift's carries and Monungai's get a little closer every
All I'm
single
saying
week.
is Swift hasn't scored under 10 once the entire year except week 1 9.5. If you get me 15 points a week, that's totally fine by me.
Jonathan Taylor is literally just carrying your team. It's
Yeah, and
pretty insane.
Amon-Ra too. Amon-Ra can go crazy.
Did you watch any of that game? The Falcons game?
Yeah.
The overtime, they literally just can't. They threw him like a bunch of times in a row. The last play, I swear the Falcons player just got out of the way. They're like,
I
it's over.
mean, it was the
Like, I
whole
don't want to get hit.
the whole script of the game switched when he broke the 80-yard touchdown. Like that was it. It was kind of the finishing move.
I remember
right.
sitting there and I was like, oh, Jonathan Taylor having a good game. He was like 127 and 1. And then it was like, oh, update, 83-yard touchdown.
Yeah, no. Now I'm gonna go into Braden and Paul's matchup. Braden desperately needed a win. Did not put up a lot of points, 119 points, but he won. He played Paul, who had 94. The only bright spot on Paul's team. I mean, Genty's been okay, but for first round pick, Drake London's been the man. Caleb Williams was good, but Paul, it might be time to. I mean, I don't know what Paul does. He's technically still in it, but that RB2 situation's rough because Chuba's kind of not the guy anymore. So at least stop starting him. Pollard's kind of splits now. Paul doesn't have an RB2 on his roster. Yeah, he's got Tootin and Pollard and Hubbard. Like they're all actually like the backups on their team at this point. So Paul, maybe see if you can do something on the waiver wire. But William won one or Braden won. Nothing really special. His defense at 21. That helped, but Derrick Henry might be bad. Actually, Derrick Henry is bad.
No, he was fine. He got vultured twice on the goal line.
Yeah, because he's not a good goal line back. He gets stuffed.
It is kind of weird that he's. I mean, they
It's
say it on
Billy
part of my take.
from Billy from part
Yeah,
of
it's
my
like
take. Billy from
he's
part of my
too
take.
big. He's too big to get going.
His
It's
legs
too
are
easy
too
for-
long, so he's bad in short yardage scenarios. They realize that. Marvin has appendicitis, so he's out next week. JJ has been upsetting. I don't know. I mean, the only reason Braden I think is alive is that he gave away 3 players on his bench for Saquon Barkley, which I can't figure out why William thought Gadsden, who's been like a 2 week wonder, is worth Saquon Barkley. That's why Williams never won anything. Is he gets excited over these short term things? You have to think long term. Gadsden was never more than a waiver wire pickup that had a couple good weeks, and he gave away his whole team. Before he got hurt, he had like 3 catches. Dude.
I disagree.
Why?
He's a beast.
No, he's not. I mean,
I think he's an athletic freak for a rookie. I think he's going to be a staple for years to come.
I just think it didn't make any sense. But I mean, whatever. I think William had a shot with the team he had. If Bucky comes back at some point with Saquon,
Not coming back.
William had a chance, and he blew it by that trade because he got nothing back. He got an average tight end for a guy that can for an Infinity Stone. It just didn't really make sense. But Braden wins one. Braden's got to keep rolling with wins to have a shot. Carter, why don't you do our matchup of the week that was not so matchup of the week? Paul or Justin versus my father.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at right now. The fact that Justin put up 171 when Puka only scored 417 is pretty crazy. I feel like I've heard you say a lot that Justin's team's not that good, and honestly, I haven't looked at it much, but now that I'm looking on it, it looks really, really good.
Nah.
Wall on the bench, Mark's on the bench. Yeah, his team looks good. Obviously, he'll get Dak back too because JJ sucks.
Crazy, he didn't start Waddle.
Philly's revenge. I don't know. Dubs didn't do much, which doesn't surprise me honestly. Whenever
We've been saying it for weeks. Dad's team's not good.
down,
Here's
and I hate that Rico keeps scoring points because I keep hoping like the worst for him just because I dropped him. So I'm just hoping that I don't regret it. So I hope he like does something terrible happens to him. It's a part that hasn't happened yet.
Can I explain why I don't think Justin seems that good?
Why?
Because I don't think he should be 9-1. It's not that I think Justin team's bad. I think he would have a winning record. He has scored 30 points more than me this year, and he's 9-1, and I'm 6-4.
Oh
He
yeah,
hit
I'm
the-
not, but that means
You and him have scored over the league median. You've each done it 7 times.
and I'm 6-4, and he's
loss
9-1. He got
Yeah.
lucky.
5 points.
You are one game above, so like you have one more time above the league median than wins, and Justin has 2 more wins and times above. So like he's -2 in the lucky category, and you're a +1, which is bad.
My 2
Right.
highest scores of the whole year I lost. I scored above 165 twice and lost both those games.
Yeah, I mean Justin said it. And I said it on the podcast last week. There's been multiple occasions where he's like, I should not have won, but I got lucky, and the team I played scored 80 points. Or
He's got so much depth. He's got 4 really good receivers, 3 good running backs, Dak Prescott, 2 good tight ends.
I disagree with that. I think he has 1 good running back and 2 really good receivers, and then Waddle's subpar and Olave's subpar.
This year. Waddle's great this year.
They're both flexes.
How is he the flex? He's the number 11 guy.
Let me tell
Because
you,
he's boomer bust. If you look at it, he's very boomer bust. A lot of 7-point weeks, 2-point weeks.
based on so you know how I'm always pushing to get us to add where you like verse the league median every week, and then you get like a point, so you get 1 point or half a point for a win, and then another half a point for the league median.
Yeah.
So if that were the case in the playoffs currently, you'd have Justin. I don't know about this is just straight down, no divisions. Justin at the 1 seed with 16 points. Anthony, you'd be the 2 with 13. Um, 20 points behind you with 13 would be Dave. Carter would be fourth with 12. Alexi would be in with 11 points, and then Ben would be in above Braden by 11 points. They each have 10 by 11 like fantasy points, but they each have 10 points.
All
Really
right.
want to say when you mentioned Ben that after he texted me about the pathetic, he texted me that he had a whole plan once he won. And I asked him what that was, a podcast appearance, and he said, I guess you'll never know. So
No, he told me
Wow.
about it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was funny. It would have been worth it.
Mysterious, huh?
sounds like
Hopefully he
All
saves
right.
it.
Well, running out of time here. We're someone Ayo. It's Tony's pepperoni player, penis pepperoni player, penis player, pick pepperoni, Tony player of the week. Carter. Single boy named Connor, throw him with the Sharks. Throw him in Hoots. Now he's seeing Carter.
Ansley Parks.
Ansley Parks. I got so much powder on that beignet. I need a napkin. Christopher Columbus Olave crossed the Delaware this weekend as he made a big trip to the box. I had fun in New Orleans this week, but it's time for Tony to pack up and head to the next one. Hey, my name is Jay. Welcome to 6A. Check out my Jeep. Them Cougars are weak. Oklahoma State legend, the man from the Sooner State. But I'm not talking Boomer.
Sooner.
I'm talking the worst defense in the league. The get right game in Pittsburgh. Give me Jalen Warren. Ground and pound game, 17 carries, 120 yards, and a trip to the box. And by the end of the game, we'll be Josh Dobbin, folks. Back to you fellas in the studio.
Dude, that's our line.
Yeah.
To the box.
I was hoping you were gonna call on me so I could say
Yeah.
to the box.
Carter, a trip to the
Box. Leona was
Nice.
gonna say box.
Nice. Hi, Leona.
That's your uncle. You never see him.
He's gonna have like PTSD from this.
I wrote on the
Leona.
table and I can't get the pen off.
All right, quickly, we need to do. I think we got like 6 minutes. We're gonna do matchups next week.
We have 8 minutes left. Say no, we have
oh,
6 minutes left.
Okay,
6
we have
minutes left,
time.
Ron.
So I had to be quiet for the pepperoni take because I have people over here, my roommate's friends. I really want them to hear me sound like a complete idiot doing the pepperoni Tony. So I kind of had to.
Hey, what do you guys got to pay for this unlimited time?
Wait, you're pepperoni Tony?
I am
Well,
sometimes.
all right, let's do it. Wait,
All right, we're gonna do our poop matchup of the week first, and our poop matchup of the week is going to be
Paul and Sherry gotta be.
probably Paul and Sherry, or Mike
probably
and Ben.
Mike and Ben.
Yeah, Mike and Ben, probably not
Ben
in the
and-
playoffs. Carter, who do you got?
Mike and Ben, give me the Butterman coming back strong, buttering that back all over the place. That's all I got.
I will say that I feel like of all the matchups, like Alexi probably has a chance to kill me this week. Dave's got a chance to kill Braden. Justin's got a chance to kill Connor.
I got a chance
Carter,
to kill
you're
Carter.
no, you guys are still in it because there's 4 games. You only need to get to 7 wins.
Yeah, I just gotta beat.
I see what you mean. I thought you meant like just blowouts. You mean like
Mike?
season's
No,
over?
no, like yeah, like if
if
you
I
get-
win and you lose, you're done.
no, because we already did each other in the playoffs. I'm just trying to get that 6th seed. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people here that it could just end some seasons or make the odds not in your favor.
All right. Well, who do you have, Ben or Mike?
I mean, I feel like this is the Butterman, but honestly, it's probably gonna be Mike because this is one of those where like Ben got robbed last week, and it's just that's how fantasy football works. Like you get robbed 1 week, and then you put up a stinker the next week, and then it's like next thing you know, you lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike. I don't think he's gonna lose 6 in a row. I think that Sunday night game is gonna be a shootout. And I think AJ Brown has a huge game on Sunday night on NBC. You're welcome, everyone. If I don't show up, no one gets to enjoy it.
Real quick, just out of my recent memory, one time do we start talking about Mike? I feel like Mike has been going
Since
down
his championship, yeah. I think Mike's pretty checked out of fantasy.
He doesn't even listen to the podcast.
Yeah, I know he doesn't. I'll have a talking to him, but yeah, he's been bad. But you know what? He won a ring, so
He beat me, I think, in that game.
yeah. So once you win a ring, you're good with me forever. It's kind of like the Masters. You can come back whenever once you win a ring. Um, another crappy matchup: Paul versus William Carter.
Give me.
They're so stupid.
Give me. I'm gonna go Paul. I think Sherry's got Drake May. ETN could be okay. If Montgomery doesn't get a touchdown, he's done. I thought Gatson was hurt. Williams is boomer bust. He's got to change his kicker.
Williams team sucks. I know he just beat me. But
Drake
whatever.
London is gonna probably put up big points against Carolina.
Yeah, give me Paul. William ended his season by himself once he did the trade with Paul. His team is terrible. He has no running backs, tight end that's hurt, one good receiver, and that's really it. His team's terrible now. So he has no
Chris
one on his team
Boswell.
that can blow up.
Chris Boswell going for 20 plus.
Yeah, give me Paul to belt the ass and keep his. And listen to this, folks. I haven't said these words in 4 years on this podcast. Give me a Paul win in a very, very tight run for playoff contention with Paul Belangi.
You know what's
People
fun
want
about
to see it.
really you just want to be like still playing during Thanksgiving. Like you
And
just
I don't
want
think it's happened in a long time. Paul Belangi is on the brinks, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the brinks of a playoff contention. It's kind of like when the Dolphins got in a couple of years ago. It's like everyone wants to play Paul Belangi in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can be on the brink.
I need a base
On the brink.
brothers
On the
episode.
brink.
I don't think you can be on the brinks.
Brink. Parahoy. All right, next, but we gotta go quick. We have 2 minutes.
I was about to say something about
All right,
that.
Carter, just say
Do this one quick,
who you
Justin.
want. Justin or Connor?
Let's do that quick. Justin.
Justin. Braden or my father?
Give me Braden. Big week
Yeah,
for
unfortunately,
big week for
Braden. Now,
Yeah.
if I make that trade, does it become Dave?
No, Braden's team gets significantly better. But give me Dave this week. I think he has some good matchups with Jalen Warren and McMillan against Atlanta and Stafford. I think those games are maybe not Stafford, but Carolina with Bijan. I like Braden or I like Dave to win this week. Probably our matchup of the week, I think it's fair to say, is me versus Carter.
Has Anthony in it.
No, it's because it's a 6-4 versus 5-5. It's the only close one. Nick, who do you have?
Not you. Give me Carter.
How much time do we have?
A minute.
Under a minute.
Okay. Carter.
I'm gonna go you unless Harvey has a big game. We'll see. And sucks that I lost Travis Hunter, but if that gives Myers the ball more, maybe that could be good for me. So we'll see.
All right, I got me because of your Jonathan Taylor buy, and I have good matchups. Nick versus Alexi. I'm gonna go with Alexi.
What if I make the trade though?
I'm gonna go with Nick.
Team gets worse.
For Alexi.
Awesome. Okay, and Carter, Thursday night pick. It's Patriots Jets.
Sean Butte to the box.
Okay, love it. I'm gonna go Trevion Henderson over in receiving yards.
I don't have one. I'll text it in.
Okay, great show, everyone. Carter, thanks for coming on today.
Yo, shout out, Jameis Winston getting the start this week.
Yeah,
Pretty excited
Jameis
for that.
Winston down in all the such a fine sight to see. Oh my lord,
Be lit. What is it?
Jameis Winston.